So Brighton 0, Arsenal 3. We're top of the league. Pray along tomorrow at Old Trafford. Let's hope they got a little saying for Jurgen. Very unlikely, but you never know. It is a big game. Two biggest clubs in English football at Old Trafford. So we're hoping that they've got something for them. But listen, we got our job done. Man City got their job done. Pressure's fully on Liverpool now. Goal difference flying up again, 3-0. Another clean sheet. I think that's Raya's 12th clean sheet. First win against Brighton for anyone in the Premier League since August at their ground, which you reliably informed me. And we move on to Bayern Munich. Make sure you sub to Arsenal History and More. I am live, as you're probably watching this, people, for the Copa del Rey final, which starts in 6 minutes. I'm definitely going to be late. But Jez, give us your little breakdown, man. For anyone who ain't watched the fan cams, check the fan cams out as well, people.
Yeah, I mean, it's made a bit of hard work of it in the first half. Wasn't happy with the starting lineup, as I've talked about in the player fan cam. But we got it over the line. Team totally changed when we brought on Trossard and Martinelli. I didn't think Saka was particularly brilliant today. Ben White was decent, absolutely bossing it. And yeah, it's another 3 points in the bag and another 3 goals and no goals conceded. Can't make it up, really, can you?
Nope, nice, mate. We're doing all right, aren't we? You know how this works, people. If you don't like the ratings, cry. We genuinely do not care. We're back again on Tuesday for FC Bayern München. The Germans are coming to town. So leave your comments down below with your ratings rather than crying. But anyway, David Raya, another clean sheet. I think that's 12 now. He's up for Golden Glove. Made a fantastic save from Enciso. Other than that, I can't remember their other shot on target because I only had 2. But what did you make of him today?
Yeah, solid. He was just composed, not really threatened. Great save, you saved from Enciso. You know, that was going top bins, and he got there and tipped it round for the corner. Great display. Nice one. Well done. And he's not a shot stopper, Lee. Let me tell you, I've been told for the top Reds, he's not a shot stopper. Yeah.
Aaron in the bin.
Yeah, 7, mate. 7 for me.
Let's go to Benjamin White.
Ben White, solid all day long. Didn't look phased. Up and down that right flank. Loving what I'm seeing of that guy. At his old, his sort of old stamping ground, be fair. So, yeah, Ben White, 7.
Let's go to the opposite side. Oh, dear.
Not quite the same thing, is it? Out of position way too many times. As I said, you know, there's one occasion where Brighton made a breakout and he's sort of laboriously running behind the player. He's not really racing to catch him. Gabriel's then dragged out of position. So Saliba has to come across, right? Big hole. Could have cost us. Bad judgment. Don't know why you're starting him. Kivwa's been doing fine. So I'm sorry, Zinchenko. You're a liability. You panic our defence, 5.
Let's go to Gabriel Magalhaes. Fist pumping when he made a great block at the end to keep the clean sheet and get the bonus. Covered for CTEC Bart Simpson a lot of the game. Hasn't been his imperious best for the last 2 games, but that's because he's had a liability at left back. What did you make of him overall?
I thought he's decent, to be fair. Concerned at one point when he got his foot stamped on, but he carried on for the game. That's going to be sore tomorrow, I'm sure. But with these, you know, carpet slipper boots they wear now. But yes, I'm going to give him a 7.
Let's go William Saliba.
Saliba, rock solid again. You know, what can you say about this guy? Does exactly what it says on the tin. Love this player. Absolute levels, 7.
Midfield, Jorginho set up the second goal, which was kind of the killer goal. For another, we're coming to 29 in the second. He's done all right, isn't he, Jez? 12 mil.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought he's decent. I loved his link-up play with Kai Havertz for the second goal. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't rip up trees or but he does a solid, decent
He did
job.
some mad skills in the box at the end. Did you see him doing Zidane turns and all that?
I mean,
I couldn't believe it was him.
No, I totally agree with you actually on that one. But yeah, he's done a job, and fair play to him today. I'm going to give him an 8.
Let's go to Declan Rice. Very nearly scored. We got a corner out of it in the end, but he's class, man. I love watching this geezer play football.
Yeah, every time he gets the ball, you know he's going to do something. And the way there's one bit today, he received the ball. There was 2 Brighton players coming, and it was like in slow motion. He just walked away and just flicked the ball over there, took the ball and went round them. I mean, you know, come on. Not many players can do that. I thought he was decent today, and I'm going to give him an 8.
Let's go to our captain. Wasn't really involved a lot today in the best things we did, although on the 3rd goal, mad involved on that counter-attack. But it weren't one of his best games. He had a shot at goal that the keeper saved. Other than that, he was just ball retention and press merchant today, really, which ain't a bad thing, by the way, before anyone starts crying. But it weren't one of his better games for me, but he still weren't poor, was he?
No. The last game when we played Luton and this game, it's what he does off the ball also is important. He drags sort of players out of position, right? Because players are coming to counter him, thinking he's going to get the ball. He doesn't. And it allows, especially today with Jorginho, to make the run. So that's an important point, I think. Yeah, I mean, he didn't do anything to rip up anything especially, but he had a go and decent performance, 7.
Let's go to Jesus. He won the penalty, and at that point we were struggling, Jez. 32, 33 minutes gone, and we offered nothing really. Lee Dixon's caused drama, saying it weren't a penalty. Oh well. I thought it was a penalty. However, he did win the ball, but you can't be snapping his leg like that. So for me, it's a penalty. But other than that, missed a couple of good chances. Looks overweight, if I'm being honest, Jez.
Yeah, he looks off the pace to me. Yeah, headed wide, 6 yards from the goal, as you said, and heads it 7 yards wide. That's not great. Yeah, he wasn't on it today. I'm sorry, he doesn't look the same player since he's had that surgery, as you mentioned. So I'll give him an average 6 today.
Let's go to the opposite side. Bukayo Saka scored the penalty. Was substituted off in the second half. Did his customary, I'm going to limp off the pitch after dropping a stinker again. What did you make of him?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great penalty. Can't deny it.
He scored his last 6. He's getting good at them.
I mean, side netting, to put it into the side netting, that's not an easy technique. And I noticed he was saying that he's been practicing that. So, respect for that one, mate. Yeah, he weren't brilliant, but you did score a lovely penalty, so I'm going to give you a 6.
Let's go to number 29, Jez. 9th league goal of the season. Killer goal, really. It was the second goal of the game. And out on the right-hand side, he looked pretty decent as well. I can't lie.
Yeah. Well, I did say there's a player in there somewhere. I'm going to stop saying well, I don't know about that. I'm not. No. Yeah, my man of the match actually today. I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he was class, absolute class today. He tried to get on the end of a few good movements, and he did eventually. Him and Jorginho. Who knew? Chelsea rejects. There you go. But yeah, 8 for me.
Let's go to substitutes. Let's go to Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu, I'll give him a 6. Didn't really influence the game that much, but I was happier to see him come on. When he did come on, I was happy to see him come on, right? Because I was fearful that we're going to leak one down that left flank, and I thought, nah. But yeah, Tomiyasu 6, man.
Yeah, he just shut it up, didn't he? Shut up shop. Let's go to my baller, Trossardinho. Scored the 3rd goal. Lovely counter attack. Lovely dink finish as well. Always looks good when a goalkeeper gets dinked like that. What did you make of him?
Yeah, it was a lovely ball to him as well to get the breakaway. You know, Brighton pressing way too far up the pitch. And yeah, great goal. Loved it. The way he chipped the keeper. Not an easy thing to do. 7. Great goal.
Let's go to Gabriel Martinelli.
Yeah, Martinelli came on, did a job. Didn't really impress that much, but he got involved. You know, the thing about him is his pace is a killer. Fair play to the guy, and I'll give him a 6.
Who else came on? Let's go Eddie Nketiah.
Not even going to rate him, mate. He for the time he came on, he didn't do anything.
Yeah, probably best not to do him or Vieira, really.
Not really. Waste of time. They didn't really do anything, you know. Well, I did have somebody message me say, Fabio's on. Fabio's on. I'm like, having a laugh on you. Really? Jesus, no.
You know how this works, people. Sub to Jez, first and foremost, Arsenal history and more. He's well over 5K now, so big up Jez. And make sure you come and check out my watch along as well. I'm live 5 minutes ago. Although the game is only 3 minutes in. Copa del Rey final, Bilbao versus Mallorca. And yeah, come and check that out. But if you don't like the ratings, cry. If you don't like the manager rating, cry. We're back again against Bayern. We're going to do a 3-2-1 and rate the manager. 3, 2, 1, 7.
Oh, I'll give him 8.
Wait, but apparently we always agree, Jez.
No, I'll give him an 8, mate, because he made the right substitutions. Could have made them a little bit earlier in my book, but he did what he had to do, and respect for him for doing that. Fair play to him.
Nah, fair enough. The reason I gave him a 7 is because, yeah, fair enough, he did make the subs, but I've never started Zinchenko or Jesus. Especially after, and not only that, what's Smith Rowe thinking? Yeah, or Kivior. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Kivior's played well, and now he's third in the pecking order again. It's like, I know you need a squad and all of that, but listen, that's for another stream, which will probably be Monday for the podcast.
I want Zinchenko starting Tuesday night. Dear God, no.
Oh, no way. No chance. Never in a million years. Jez, always a pleasure, mate. What you got coming up, mate, on your channel?
I'm doing a match review tomorrow of this game at 5 o'clock. And then I might actually do a watch along. Oh, yeah, I am actually. I'm doing one with Strasbourg Steve, because he knows far more about Bayern Munich than I do. And I do respect him for his European football knowledge. So I'll be doing that. And then Wednesday night will be the usual match review and the weekly chat with Kenny. And there might be somebody else joining that. One of your friends, Lee, Canadian man. You know what I'm saying?
Big up for Gale.
Might be.
Nah, he's all right. He's just mad deluded. But yeah, it's up to him what he says, isn't it? But I always appreciate you, man. Listen, we're wrapping this up. Lee reacts right now. Go to that. I'm live. We're out of here. 7 to go. Let's go, guys. Bring on Bayern München, the Germans.
The Germans.